Okay, welcome back to games 43 and 44. Is that right? Let's find it. 41 and 42 against Acebot. I'm 21 and 19. So at worst, we'll be even after this series. Hopefully, I can win a game or two. We'll see. Let's see. Good luck. All right, Airway. I'm just going to play that. And there's only one way to double 4-point tile, and it's this. Airway does take an F, fairway. But that's not a big concern. All right, Airway. So Skag is the response. I often get this four-letter word wrong. I often think that GASK is a word when presented with these four letters when I test my word knowledge. But I think I've recently solidified the fact that gask is not a valid word. I think because gasking is a word. Yeah, this being played might even help me more in my quest to not make mistakes ever on four-letter words. So we drew a blank. There could very well be a bingo here. So let's start looking. Let's first look for seven-letter words. Okay. Alphabetizing all these racks. Don't see anything immediately, but there could be something lurking here. Gum. Heliumed. I might not be approaching this situation correctly. I should maybe be looking for eight-letter words first, but let's just start this. Okay. Okay. Humvee. Exhume. Alright. Not found a 7. This I think is a word. Would play it if I don't see anything else. Millennium. I mean, if it's an element, I should probably know that, but not very familiar with table of elements, unfortunately. So that would be better than something like home, but not that much better. So through the A, let's quickly look here as well. I am, doing this a little bit sloppily, but I have limited time. Nothing is jumping out. Okay, I don't think I have anything through the A. I could screw this whole thing up by phoning, but pretty sure Helenium is valid. I've been wrong before. Gum wheel, mud wheel, that's not a word. Okay, Drum wheel, some wheel. What about this, like ELY word? Almost like humanely. Exhumely, Humveely. Alright. This might be wrong. There might be two L's in this. EEHILMNU. Come on. Okay. Prayers have been answered, and that is indeed a valid word. Now we can move on with our lives. So John VX, extra D, only one vowel. So I saw the play of Vanda, which I can play on either side of this A. Note, a big spot, multiple big spots have been opened, and I can't really do much about them. I could limit damage maybe by playing with the day, but there's really nothing to do there. I have this X spot whenever I need it. And actually what's interesting about this is that if I draw an E, I get veranda. So that happens sometimes. And this is probably by far my highest scoring option. The only problem is that's basically the ceiling of what I can draw. It's always good to leave yourself with possibility of something better than 44 points or 20 if you miss. So I could do something like Drave or Vanda and keep the X for next turn. Oh, I also have Adax. I just noticed, which that does leave me the possibility of drawing more than just one thing next turn, and blocks decently. But VNR is not. I could leave either. I couldn't sometimes bingo through this E maybe. This is actually a tough one. This is a position where I might just get things quite wrong. But I feel like it can't be that bad if I play Axe. It can't be that bad if I play Adax. And since I'm ahead, I might want to block a bit more. So I might just play Adax. Yeah, I'd probably do that over Vanda. Just for 10 more points. I guess with this I can draw a Varix. Yeah, I'll do Adax. Yeah, let's do this. So Wretches comes down, I'm down, and I did not draw well. And the spot is still open. So that's unfortunate. Gonna have to leave this open yet again. Suffer the consequences that may or may not arise from that. I did draw the F for fairways, but the best I can do with that is Fern for 26. That might be the best option I have, but it's very ugly. It's PVN. It's a very terrible set of 3 tiles. So, with that in mind, yeah, I don't really know what else I could do. I could do Fiver, keep a better lead, but score half as much. I can do something like Perv, which keeps 2 ends, but also keeps fairways alive. This actually might be better than I think it is at first glance. It does get rid of the V, and does leave me with fairways plays that are not likely to get blocked. Even if they do, I will have some options with the F. I can like sometimes draw into some bingos with this leave. But it's very, very ugly. And after Fern, I could redraw into Perv. I could Pavan with two A's is very unlikely. I mean, the options with PVN are just a lot worse, it looks like. But I'm drawing more letters. I might draw something. I'm taking a really long time this game. So for some reason, this play is speaking to me more than Fern is. It might be a red herring, but might be something to it. 26 points. Yeah, I'm gonna do this despite not wanting to. So G comes down, draw another F, and this spot is now relegated to S hooks with J's. I have the P for Jeep, but nothing with it. So yeah, PNV might have been just that bad that I should have played Perv. I don't know, like I could play Vent and set up my E. There are only 5 E's left. The likelihood that Hasty has one is quite high, especially after a play like G, but also could have nothing good there, and also might have another problematic play, and so playing something aggressively like this at this point in the game might actually be what I need to do. I was looking very, very bad regardless. Like, what am I? I'm drawing some things for 40 or something here. Anyways, let's try it. Alright, cheese comes down. So, great, we get our wish. We can play with event, but at the expense of our S, I guess. So I might actually elect to play elsewhere and maintain the threat. So what if I play FOP 21? Seems very weird. I mean, what would I do otherwise? Payons. It's only 35. Yeah, like I don't really have any good plays. Making events. Also play FOP here to leave the G's line open. I'm down 70, so I'm gonna want a bingo. So I'm leaning towards FOP. I could also play FOPs, take points for the S, which has limited value here, but there are tons of unseen vowels. So keeping the S really helps my balance. I could also play OF somewhere. I should consider spots for OF. I guess there aren't really any that are that good. I don't know what to do. Guess let's try this, see what happens. So yeah, Hasty gets the event spot, which I could have avoided. And I draw this rack. Is there a bingo on this rack? ISO bear. Why does this look like there could be something that I'm missing? Begonias. I don't have time for this. Maybe E. Huh. what to do. Now I'm gonna maybe need to bingo twice. Yeah, I don't think there is a bingo. All right. 5 minutes left. What to do? Obia. Like I said, there are lots of vowels unseen. 20 vowels is 21 consonants, so yeah, playing something like this is better than usual. So, all right. Baronese Sea Robin. Niobates, obeisant, botanies, botanize. Nothing from the G, just begonias. All right. So guitar comes down. Interesting. So I'm gonna bingo. Is it just tunners? Playing really slowly. Stunner. Wait, is it just stunner? Or is tunners also good? I think tunners is also good. I'm actually not sure. This would be really bad, but I'm in terrible shape regardless. I don't have any spot for stunner. I'm making this up. I could very well be making tunners up. Now that I see stunner on the rack. Yeah. That's a bad, bad, bad play. But I was pretty desperate. All right. Maybe I could try to open triple triple now that I need it. Tunners, that's bad. Panic move. Yeah, I don't really know what else to do other than try and triple triple. If I play N US, it's likelier that Hasty will go there. The U, some potential Hasty won't go there. Okay. So it didn't go there, but beer nuts doesn't fit. Now I'm even too far behind for triple triple to matter. What can I draw? Brunette? No. I just had a feeling I was gonna phony this game and couldn't shake it. Blunters, I guess. I don't know. How much is Blunters? 8, 10, 11, 149? Guess I could still win after that. Maybe I should play off the B as well. Yeah. Should have played off the B as well. Alright, well, do this, which is funny. But yeah, it won't be enough. I won't draw a bingo. Ouch. Another sub 300 game. Yeah. So, I guess I'll play Stern. Go out next turn. 290 to 487. All right. Very disappointing. I could have won that game still, even though I phonied and I was down 90 points, but yeah, I definitely could have still won. I just was a bit more patient and better at knowing that stunner is the only word in that set, as far as I know. So, well, as far as I know now. So we play again. Hasty threatening to equalize here. And has me a little bit tilted, of course. What can you do when you lose in that fashion? Just playing too many phonies this series. So Gru comes down. I really don't have much else to play than jog. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So bank comes down. That takes an O. Think I can do anything about it though. I have just Vogue. Guess that's pretty good. That would be better than playing from the C, for example. Could also do Pango, but the VT leave is just so much worse than the PENT leave, and this gives more back as well. Gives an E to play through, maybe an N, some overlaps. So I think also do veto. Scores a little bit more in the PMG. Can pair nicely with an I guess, but not that nicely. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. All right. So Gid comes down, and now I'm wondering if I have a word there like imponent. I don't think that's a word. Imponent, impotent. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of point men. Is that a word? Let's see this. This rings a bell. Oh god. Yeah, we could be back to our phonying ways here. I could just also chicken out, which is what I usually don't do, but I probably should be chickening out of words I'm unsure of against Hasty. So pivot man is a word. So why would this be a word? I mean, obviously that doesn't make sense, but makes sense in my head. Pointman. I'm gonna chicken out of that word. Even though probably this time it's a word. I just can't handle phonying so often. So what am I left with? If I don't play that. Point man. I'm still thinking of playing it. I think I should not. So yeah, plays really suck if I don't bingo here, but that's often the case. Unopen. Hasty, maybe unlikely to have tiles to go down here. So maybe this is okay. Could also just play point. Set up the E and keep a good leave. It'd be really funny if I play point and I could have just added the 3 letters. Or maybe it'd be tragic. You decide. Yeah, I think I'll just do this. and be aggressive about it. Alright, and now Reedman. Gonna be played with point. Yeah. Remended. This looks pretty good. Alright, Menta comes down and I'm up 36. And drew some 1-pointers. Anterior. Don't think I have. There's no 7s with this. But maybe there's some 6-letter word, 6-letter adjectival word, like narine almost. Ironer. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I just play something like Mora. Just seems really wrong to open like that. I think I might just do Noria. So here's the trick is that, like, this is a very prime bingo lane right now. So by playing Mora, I am opening up the possibility for maybe slightly more bingos. They won't be as high scoring or as good positionally. I also have Omenta. So I could do something like this, which is extremely aggressive. But yeah, I think it's between Noria leaving this lane, just trying not to duplicate my eye, or Mora, which is just going full aggressive mode in search of a bingo. And if I miss, like, what am I doing? Also do something like Iron. Limits bingos to having to end in S. Lots to think about in this position. Lots of options that are palatable-ish. Huh. So what's happening after Mora? I mean, this lane will be here no matter what. And this just limits scoring a lot too. Yeah, okay. Let's go for this. So QI. My draw was not very good. QI was also not very good for Hasty. So I duplicated my eye as I feared. And do I have some way of playing from this end? This game is turning pretty ugly pretty quickly. Ruiner. Urine. In your who knows? Probably want to do something like this. There's nothing here. I have Niner there, but that's just horrendous. Keeping EIU, not really blocking anything. So yeah, maybe I'm doing this. Not seeing anything. I mean, I could also exchange, but I should take the opportunity to clamp down on things. I could also do Orei. a little bit less. Not opening a triple, but also leaving the R open. Alright, let's try this. So bingo does come down. Hasty takes a small lead. Let's see if I can respond. Unsidery. Decury, I guess I could do through that C. I'm looking for bingos. See it. Do I have anything making id or in? Do I have something from this n that scores well? I think neither. But it's easy to miss a play here. Innerly. And I'm not seeing it. So yeah, Decury seems alright. For 28. Weird word. But I hate that I have ceded the advantage. What about something ruined? Ruined, D-I-N-R-U. Is ruined. That's all I see. All right. Let's do this. Wuss. Wow. Very interesting. All four S's were still out after Lictors with the blank S. And Hasty has at least two, probably three, maybe even four of them on its post bingo draw. Very interesting. And here, don't think I have anything still here. Like, yeah, this doesn't make any sense. I don't know why I even considered that play. So maybe something like hide here. Like nothing very inspiring again. But this board doesn't have much about it anyway. Yeah. 14 vowels, 18 consonants. I could play hind so as not to give back the E that hide would give, but I don't really think that's too much to concern myself with here, as the game is equal. But I could just get killed. I also have Baji. That's interesting. Doesn't give anything back. Although it doesn't block the L. Wow, this is weird. I don't know why I would be keeping EIN on this board. But yeah, I'm definitely feeling the heat here. So it's either I play hind or I play hide. The N is useful to underlap in your, but that's also likely to go away. Pool still has a decent amount of vowels in it, but also consonants. I'm preventing some weird high scoring plays. Alright, let's try this one instead. It's kind of weird, unintuitive. So, plays comes down and we've drawn into Braille, liberal. So I wonder, reliable through an E. There's 18 in the bag. Airball, AABILLR. I feel like there could be something here. A liberal. It's not a word. Yeah, we're down a lot now. We're down 37 after that high scoring play. Just getting run down, ground down here by Hasty Bot. Huh. I don't really know what to do. Maybe just able. Hope I keep scoring. That's probably what I'll do. Yeah, that's very bad. That's probably solidifying the fact that I'm not going to be able to win by scoring now. Govern. I mean, I'd probably want to open something. This board is terrible. Levo. Gyro. Yeah, I'm gonna need to rely on some bingo here, right? Down 46 here. It's the best way to bingo. Oven grill. Olive girl. For the IL. I have 2 minutes left. I don't really know what to do other than this. So says comes down, and I have some hope of bingoing. I could play poi or I could play op, set up bingo spots. Yeah, I definitely need to bingo now. Down 60. This creates a line for me. But after something like cough, I might not have enough. Huh. I play POI. POI here. Okay, let's do this. Aji, oh god. So now scoring 72 at this. Down 51. I'll be up 21, but after like maybe the K is in the bag because of Aji. After like HAIK, I lose. Or Haika. Maybe I have to hope for some endgame nonsense and play off my F. But what do I draw? Yeah, I'm gonna hope the K or the H is in the bag. Okay, Tika. It's too much, isn't it? Yep. Didn't miss a better outplay, right? Never seen that word played, Tika. But I also didn't realize there was 2 in the bag for some reason. But that does help me rather than... Yeah. Okay, well, Hasty has tied the series up. I'm very disappointed about this these 2 games here. But let's take a look at this one. This is a very bizarre game where I thought I had an edge and it just slipped away. So grew, jog, seems like the only thing to do. Other things just open too much. Vog looks like a very nice thing, but net top I never saw. That would have been interesting to consider. It scores pretty well, but VG, this E is blocked. Even if it isn't blocked, the VG is just so terrible. So I think Vog is fine. And Pointman. Okay. So that's what happens when I play phonies. Sometimes it just makes me want to chicken out of words that I otherwise would have played. But I was still doing well. But yeah, those draws didn't help. Yeah, who knows what to do here. This is very, very complicated, complex position. But I don't really care so much about that now that I see that Pointman was a word. Yeah, I don't know, maybe C lift could work a bit more often. High was the best outplay. I could, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is what Hasty had. So hoping the H or the K was unseen, probably the K would have helped a bit more. I don't know how often I win. I'd have to check the end games. But basically, Hasty can't really have the H and or the K in this position. He wouldn't have played Aji, I would think. So I can infer from that that I'm likely to draw one of those tiles. Anyways, it's crazy. If just, yeah, Teak, I would have lost by 2, but look at these crazy double K words. They usually don't come in handy. Yeah, Kayak for 46. That would have been a tie. Yeah, Tika and Teak, the only 2 winning plays. All right, so other than the obvious bingo miss. So yeah, that was that game right there. And this game started off decently again. Millennium was the only bingo. I didn't chicken out of that. Adax looks fine. I don't know. Could be something else. Yeah, Fern versus Finn versus Perv. I actually would like to check that out. Check out if my thinking about Perv was had any bearing. I feel like I very much regret not playing that instead of Fern. So let's bring up the simulation. There you are. And I'll let it run for a bit. Plays are very, very close right now. And yeah, Hasty did have another E with G. Oh, still I could have played Perv. In that spot, I didn't really consider that. Advent's probably fine. Yeah, FOP, I mean, the highest play on valuation, but playing something like Peons or Peons. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't see Peons, which obviously is better than Peons for 3 fewer. Peons doesn't even show up because the vowel adds value to the F. Okay, I think Obia makes sense. And then, yeah. I can still win this game. It's not going to be easy. Like, I don't know. It's really not looking great. Like, maybe I play unit to block the scoring spot and try to bingo next turn. And maybe that'll be enough, or maybe I'll have to bingo again. But yeah, things are looking very bleak. So, that in mind, I played a word I wasn't really sure of. It wasn't a word. And now the game is just over. Just trying to go for a triple. Zest would have been worse. So yeah, quite disappointing. Hasty actually tying the series up. And Perv, yeah, Perv is considered to be the top play in this position, even though it keeps 2 duplicate letters, or just 1 pair of N's. But it keeps a vowel. It doesn't keep the terrible VP combination. It also only scores 18 versus 26. So yeah, a tough spot. I should have gone with my gut. I just, for some reason, was like, no, Fern checks more of the boxes. Perv is just my instinct. Should have played Perv. Also shouldn't have phonied and shouldn't have chickened out of point men. But we'll try to come back stronger for next time. And with that, I will leave you this perfect 21-21 record against the fastest, strongest fast Scrabble bot on the internet. But I still feel like I should be handling it a lot better than this. Anywho, thanks for watching. I'll be back next time.